Hello, my amazing people. How are you guys doing once again? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are hearing the sound of my voice from. I am so glad to be in your midst once again. Okay, so now, I don't always like wasting your time. I like delving into the story of the day, like now. So, the story or the rumor that we are hearing right now from Queen Naomi's side of the divide is that the great Iyamifa has cautioned Queen Naomi to take her security very serious from now on. As many forces will try you, according to her, I'm paraphrasing her now. Let me take it now. She said, take your security very serious from now on. As many forces will try you, but as God lives, they will never succeed. The much dreaded Iyamifa is alleged to have reassured Queen Naomi again and again. Wow, wow. So this is the rumor we are hearing, and it is coming from no other person than the great Iyamifa. You guys will recall that. I know a lot of you already know who Iyamifa is. This is one person. I'm so happy that this time a lot of people who should matter to the life of Queen Naomi are actually showing coming forth and showing their support. I like this support from Iyamifa because she has not just been there, for her when the good was really good. She has always been there right from time, standing by this woman, supporting her, giving her cover, and ensuring that she's not unduly, either persecuted or cheated or oppressed, in the palace. Okay? So I'm so glad that this is the report we are getting that she is actually, reassuring Queen Naomi that look, especially now that it's becoming really very crystal clear that everybody they answer a papa name now. So it's very clear now that this is the more reason why Queen Naomi should like watch her back and be more careful going forward. But even regardless of whatever it is, the great Yamifa herself is saying in a very clear language to Queen Naomi that look, they can only try, but you will always prevail as long as God lives. So this is the reassuring words that the great Yamifa was alleged to have said to Queen Naomi. Okay, so following the back and forth altercation between Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife, which has deteriorated recently. I'm sure you guys understand why I'm saying this because just so recently it was a bit still cool, but you guys, thank God, courtesy of the internet, a lot of you now know what has transpired and how it has further, alienated themselves from one another. It has so deteriorated to the point of uh, to a point where I think, nothing can be reversed at this moment. Okay, so that is what. So at this time, people are saying that it appears that Queen Naomi has now been further exposed because it is alleged that the Oni had some sort of cover over Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo, which is now gone. Well, they may be right if they say this because as a spiritual father of the Yoruba king, there is a place, even though not as a spiritual father, when a woman is married and she lives under the roof of the husband, usually, there's that cover, one way or the other. So if they are saying this for a person of the great Ooni of Ife, I think it's not out of place. But regardless of this husband cover or spiritual cover, whatever cover I want to call it, I tell you something, Queen Naomi is someone who has that overflowing grace upon her life already. Okay, this one is not it's not something that we can contest. It is not contestable. She's a woman of grace. She's got this big grace, that has always been there for her. So I'm not here disagreeing with the fact that that cover from the Union of Ife is no more there, but I'm saying that contrary to that opinion self, I believe that it was even the grace that was upon Queen Naomi that cascaded, down the line to keeping the kind of peace and tranquility that we have always experienced in the palace, especially in the life of people around here. So for me, I think it's even the other way around. Okay, even though I'm not discountenancing the place of the cover of a husband, but I'm saying in the spiritual realm, I think it was the other way around. I think it was that overflowing grace that was upon the life of Queen Naomi that overflowed and and did that wonderful thing that wonderful peace and everything that we saw up to just few days back. Okay, so for me, I believe no human has the capacity to protect Queen Naomi as much as the protection that God has always given to her. This is my own belief. Okay, so this is where she draws her inner strength from. Do you people not wonder that in spite of everything that has been thrown at this young woman, have people not been wondering how come is it that she has remained so resolute? She has remained so focused. And she doesn't, I mean, sometimes you wonder, is it the same Queen Naomi that is moving so confident, so full of smiles, so full of grace, so happy, so full of fun? You begin to wonder, is it, sometimes I even ask myself, are you sure it's this same Queen Naomi that we have been hearing all this report of attack from against? You wonder because it doesn't even reflect any of these things. Okay? So that is why I keep telling people that look, this woman draws her strength from the grace that God has given to her. So nobody should come and tell me that, okay, nobody will come and tell me that there is any, somebody is protecting her. But the thing is, the truth of the matter is, there is this big grace that is following her. And this is not the first time we heard Iyamifa is now throwing this kind of support. Okay, so this reassurance that Queen Naomi is having from Iyamifa for me is so timely. Is I'm so happy. She's only reiterating. Iyamifa is only reiterating what she has always stood for because she has always been there for Queen Naomi. I believe what people are saying rather is that Queen Naomi should be more careful going forward. There's nothing wrong with this. Recall that Iyamifa has always been there for Queen Naomi over the years. I can't say this enough. Most of you already know this. She was a strong support base for Queen Naomi, very, very strong support base. She is known to abhor any element of negativity around Queen Naomi and any situation that sparks of repugnancy, especially when something is repugnant to natural justice, equity, and fairness. She's always at that point, I mean, to solve that, to create that equilibrium. So this is what she's known for. Okay? So it's so encouraging that the great Iyamifa has not abandoned Queen Naomi at this time. I so thank God for this woman and her likes. The likes, I'm talking about the likes of Reverend Esther, Queen Naomi's uncle and her family, her entire family, and others too numerous to mention here. So this is what we are hearing about the great Iyamifa, just reassuring Queen Naomi again and again that they will come, they will try you, but they cannot penetrate, they cannot get to you because the shield that is covering her is much more bigger than whatever you can think of. I know some people have insinuated some time ago that look, let there not be that treatment of this woman, then Prince Charles' wife in UK the other time. I keep forgetting her name. This woman that was the wife of Diana, Lady Diana. I've heard some insinuation from some people that let Queen Naomi not be giving the Lady Diana whatever. But for me, you see, Queen Naomi is not Lady Diana, and we are not in the UK. We are in Nigeria. Queen Naomi is a prophetess of God. She's got the grace of God. So any treatment that was meted out to Diana, Lady Diana, that is Diana. I mean, I so rest in peace anyway, because that was another very, very great woman, extremely beautiful woman. Okay. So may her soul rest in peace. But back to Nigeria here. We don't want to equate our Queen Naomi to any Lady Diana. Okay? God has got her cover and God will continue to cover her. God will continue to protect her for us, and we all live to rejoice and rejoice upon seeing the accomplishment that God is going to uh, uh, bring forth in our life. Okay? So this is what we are hearing that Iyamifa has done by reassuring Queen Naomi about her safety. Okay, so I want to thank Queen. I say Queen. We thank Queen. We thank the great Yamifa, for doing this, for standing by Queen Naomi at this time, and for all those who continue to stand by her. I say a big thank you to you all, and for those of you Queen Naomi fans all over the world who have been praying and praying and praying, please don't stop praying. Okay, God bless you for what you do. Thank you for listening to this story, and I'm so happy that you guys continue to share, like, and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.